In this video, I'm going to share with you the future of AI, text-to-image AI, and what I think is the future, because what I've seen on ChatGPT with DALL-E 3 is incredible. Instead of typing in prompts, what we're doing is having a conversation and making changes. It makes changes on the fly. So I'm going to show you this. If you haven't seen this already, it is incredible. You don't want to miss this. Let's go. Hey everyone, it's Juno with Detour Shirts. In this video, I wanted to share with you what I found with DALL-E 3 on ChatGPT. So I'm gonna go there and show you exactly how to use it. What I think is incredible is the ease of use of it. So right now in Midjourney, you have to type /imagine and then your prompt. And then if it's not right, then you have to go back in and kind of rework the prompt. That's not the case with DALL-E 3 and ChatGPT. If you find something that you want to change, just say, I want to change this, or I want to change that, or can you remove the background, and so on. I'm going to show you how easy it is. I think this is the future of AI, just talking to it and having a conversation like you would with an actual graphic designer. If you had one sitting in front of you, you would tell them to, no, I want this a little different, I want this a little different, and it does it. That's the future of AI. That's what ChatGPT and DALL-E 3 is going to do. So let's go in there into ChatGPT. I'm going to show you exactly kind of how it works and what it does. All right, so here I am, ChatGPT 4. This isn't free. It's $20 a month for me. And when you click on here, you can see DALL-E 3 beta, but it works really well. So it's baked in here. As you type things in here, it'll know to use DALL-E 3 or not to use DALL-E 3. You can use ChatGPT and it'll do the text thing like it regularly does. But if you're asking for a picture or something like that, it will use DALL-E 3. So let me do one. I'm gonna do a cartoon turkey holding a pumpkin. Easy enough. Gotta spell it right. A cartoon turkey holding a pumpkin. Simple as that. Very simple prompt. Let's see what it comes up with. I'll hit enter, and it's already gonna know, look, DALL-E 3, it's asking for a cartoon. I should use DALL-E 3 and create a cartoon, right? So this is the simple part. It's very simple prompt, but what it does next is what's pretty impressive. So you can see here, they give you two versions because it doesn't know kind of what style you want. So let's do this. We like style 1 instead of style 2, or you could like style 2, it doesn't matter, but I'm going to pick 1, and I'm just going to have a conversation with it. So I'm going to say, I like style 1, but can you remove the background? That's something that we want to do all the time. It has the background, we don't want it, we want to remove it. Let's do it. Boom. And that's all you need to type in there, and it's going to know to use that. Now, it's not going to use the exact thing, but it's going to match it pretty similar and then remove the background. Let's see what it comes up with. Now, there you go. No background. Now, it's a little different than the first one. In fact, I think I like it better than the first one right here. And it's holding a pumpkin. Now, let's say we want it still a little different. Maybe instead of a pumpkin, we want it to hold a pizza. So let's say, instead of a pumpkin, can you have it hold a pizza? Have the turkey, well, yeah, you can actually say it if you want. Have it hold a pizza. All right, now it takes a little while to do and it's a little slow, but because it's creating something totally different and learning from it. So you can see here, here's the updated cartoon image of a turkey holding the pizza. Isn't that crazy? It took it out. It's not the exact same one, but it knows that I want the pumpkin instead of pizza. Okay, so now here's another thing that DALL-E 3 can do, and it is to add text. So I haven't tried this. This is a live demo. Let's see it say, let's eat pizza instead, or something like that, right? So I'm gonna say, I like it. Can we add the words, I'm gonna do in quotes, let's eat pizza instead. Boom. All right. So let's see what it comes up with. See if it can design an actual t-shirt with the image and the text in it. It should be able to do it. DALL-E 3 can actually do text. Unlike Midjourney and Leonardo, it's more like ideogram, but you can see the quality of the design is just amazing. So let's see what it comes up with. There we go. Let's eat pizza instead. See the word eat. Can you do it again? Okay, I think I really like the layout actually, but let's see what it comes up with. And to be honest, this one's actually fine because I can go in here and type over it. Let's eat pizza, but oh no, it spelt it wrong. Let's do it again. That's what happens when you get a live demo. I like the actual color. So the nice thing about having it do over and over, you can think, well, maybe I would color it, right? To make it stand out. But I like the text that it's using. Oh no. Well, DALL-E 3 isn't perfect, but it could do the text. I think the first one was better. Let's eat pizza instead. See, this is the text you want. I think what it's doing is it's taking it from the other one. So let's spell it out again. Let's eat pizza instead. Okay, DALL-E 3 one more time. It's actually interesting because it's saying it right here. Let's eat pizza instead. Well, it's not doing it. So I'm gonna tell it you're not getting it right. Remove the text. There we go. So now you can see here's the updated text remove. You can download it directly. So we gave it some chances. I think it did it right here, which was a really cool one. But you see A was missing here and then it just kept doing. So DALL-E 3 isn't perfect, but I think still the idea of this where you're talking to it and having it come back with different things, that's a lot better than trying to type the imagine or the, trying to figure out what your prompt is. I think we still could use this right here and put in let's eat pizza on my own with text. The way I would do it is I would download it here. It's going to go to my downloads folder and it's going to be a 1024 by 1024. So I'm going to upgrade it. I showed you this before, but we're going to go to vectorize AI and then we're going to make it a vector. So here's how you do it. So here's the PNG. I'm in Vectorizer AI. I'm dragging the PNG in here. You can see, does it? This is the latest one. This is a really cool cartoon, by the way. So now that it's a vector, I can bring it into Affinity Designer and kind of upscale it. So some of the things that it did with the vector, you can see it's doesn't have like this nice gradient brush stroke. What the vector is trying to do is copy all those colors here. But it's still pretty good. I think it's still pretty good with it. So I'm going to download this right here. I'm just going to keep all of this basic. And there we go. So next step is I'm going to go into Affinity Designer. I'll show you how to bring it in and then we can add text there. All right, so the first thing that you want to do is to just drag that SVG file that you downloaded into Affinity Designer like this. Just drop it in, boom, and it's going to open it up. The next thing you're going to want to do is size this. So I'm going to create the artboard. You can see right here, insert artboard, boom, and then I can do my transform here. You can see it's 1024 by 1024. What we want is 4500 tab 5400 tab, and we're going to zoom out. Let's go back to the black arrow here and zoom out. You can see it's that much bigger. So this is why you need to create it as a vector so that when you grab it here, you can make it bigger. Now you don't want to do this. You actually want to hold down shift. So let's do that again. Undo Z or Command Z. Hold down shift while you're grabbing the corner and grab it. You can see it scales proportionately when you do that. So maybe I want it about this big right here. Now I can remove the white. Boom. And you may want to keep this gray here. Let's see what it looks like on a black t-shirt. Okay, so let's do here and make the background black. You see it looks great besides this white here. I think I would take that out. Great. So all we need is let's eat pizza instead. So I'm going to type in, bring in my text here, click here. And we can't see it because it's too, it's black on black, so let's do white, and it's also too small. So, and we want a font that we like, so I'm gonna use that, one of my favorites here, that rounded font. Oh, actually, Superstar would look good too, but we could use that Valken one that they were saying. You know what? Since it's football, let's do Superstar. Okay. Let's eat, and we'll do that. And we can curve it. So let's change that, and I'm gonna warp it, arc vertical, let's see, horizontal, yeah, perfect. And let's do this, move it down like that. Let's eat, it doesn't have to be that big. Now it's missing a thing right here, and I'll add that later. Let's eat. Good, and then we'll do the same thing down here, pizza instead. Whoops. Let's do that, pizza instead. This is great. And we can make that fit here. That's good. Now, I like maybe having an outline on it, so let's do that. I'm gonna actually put one in the back here. So let's click on this guy. We're gonna just convert this to curves, boom. And then we're gonna duplicate this. You can do Command J. You can see that one on the bottom. I'm just gonna add maybe this orange stroke here. You can see I'm making it bigger, boom, like that. And then let's make sure that it's nice and you can see tight like that. And I'm gonna do the same thing here. I'm gonna, Command J on this, on the back. And the reason I'm putting it in the back is so that we can see it and have the full thing here. In fact, maybe we don't need to put it in the back. Let's try something. Let's do this, I'll show you what I mean. So when I do this and I do stroke, you can see it's cutting into there, but if we go on the outside, that might work, and we'll do this and this. So that's two ways you can do it. You can put it in the back, or you can just put it right here and just make sure that you aligned your stroke to the outside. So that works. And now it's a full thing, you can move it. Now we're gonna need that apostrophe right here. So let's just make a square and fill it with white. And do the same thing here outside. Great. And let's do that. I think it might be too big though. Let's see what we're using here on this one. We're using 40, 45. So we can just put this here like that. Let's eat pizza instead. Perfect. So for exporting this, I don't want the background. Right? And then I'm just gonna hit Command Option Shift S, and you can see the export right here, and you can see it's selection only. You can do it right here. It might do full, might do, but you want selection only right there, and you export it. Boom. It's as easy as that. Of course, you could use different fonts, and you could, I could have curved this here and like that, but you can see I'm just using this really quickly. And you may wonder, can I use ChatGPT with DALL-E? Is it legal? Let's go back to ChatGPT and we'll read some things. All right, so here we are, DALL-E 3. And if we scroll down, I've shown this before in my videos, but you may not have noticed this. DALL-E 3 in ChatGPT, it will come out early October, which it is already, it's November, but it's out. As with DALL-E 2, the images you create with DALL-E 3 are yours to use, and you don't need permission to reprint, sell, or merchandise them. So there you go. It says it right there. It's OpenAI. It's free. And again, I did it with text, but you don't have to add text to it. This by itself, I think, would do really well on print on demand. I think it could be a great sticker. It could be a great t-shirt. I think people can get the idea without text on here, right? It's a turkey. you're wearing it for Thanksgiving and it's holding a pizza. Like, do you even need words? And then you don't need to translate it for some of the other markets. So pretty cool, pretty impressive how I got from here to here. Now, again, I could say instead of pizza, I could have it hold a video game controller. I could change things up. I could dress it up for Christmas, right? I could say, make this look more Christmassy. Let's see what it does. Make this look more Christmassy, if that's even a word. Let's see. I'm not even using real words. This is how I would talk. Let's see what it does to make it more like Christmas. Check that out. Isn't that crazy? It changed it from Thanksgiving to Christmas, and I actually didn't use a real word. I used the word Christmassy, and it understood what I was talking about. Just like if you would be talking to a graphic designer. I want this, but I want it a little bit different. Amazing stuff, right? So here it is, Christmas theme. Enjoy your creation. I could do the same thing, download it, upscale it, and I can use it for other things. So pretty cool in my opinion. This is the future of where I think text to AI is going. You're just talking to it. You don't have to come up with some crazy prompt to make it do it. You can just talk to it like a regular person. So there you go. There is a quick tutorial on how I would use ChatGPT and DALL-E 3, and you can use those images, like it said. You can use it for free, and you can use it with Affinity Designer. You can see I upscaled it and added text there, but of course you don't have to add text. And if it did text right the first time, I think it's just going to get better and better. You can see it's starting to learn how to do text, but it's not quite there yet. But again, pretty amazing. Let me know in the comments what you think of it, where you think this technology is going, and have you used it. If you want to see more AI videos, I have this playlist right here for AI, everything from Leonardo, Midjourney, ChatGPT, as well as ideogram in there. So thanks again for watching, and as always guys, keep creating and keep learning. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.